Alright, today we're going to try to be fixing this garage door that's stuck in its upright position. The chain is moving, but it won't close. Let's get started. Alright, so this is what we're dealing with here. We are pressing the button to try to close the garage, and take a listen. The motor is definitely moving, so it's not an electricity issue. The chain is moving, but for some reason the garage door is not closing, and it doesn't seems to be on track. The chain seems to be in a little groove back there, and maybe a little slack on the right hand side. And if you try to push the garage door closed manually, it definitely is not budging. So that's kind of the problem and what we are dealing with. So the big question here is, how do you fix it? Take a look at this little white plastic thing right there. There's a little groove in there that the safety hand, the cord, when you pull that down like that, there's a little metal clip at the end of that red cord that should slide up into that white piece, kind of like that. So the white piece is to the right. It needs to be directly over that little metal safety cord piece. Alright, it's break time. Welcome to my channel. Click that subscribe button, like this video if it's helping you out, and share this with somebody that you know. Don't forget to leave a comment down below and check the links in the description. Alright, so how about a solution? Now keep in mind, I am not a professional at all, just a DIYer, so I've never even done this before, so I'm just kind of poking around, looking around, and seeing what kind of makes sense. So I don't see any clear issues with the motor area, nor do the springs look broken. I mean, from what I can tell, I know this stuff is highly dangerous if you start unwinding and messing with this stuff. However, take a look at this piece right here. Let me give you a closer look. Have you ever seen this before? Does your garage door have this? It's a little stopper piece, and this garage door is really old, so yours might not have it. But take a look. When the garage door is in the upright position, can you see the stopper piece right there? This is the right-hand side of the track. However, the left-hand side, we notice, and this was the problem, it for some reason is pointed this way as opposed to this way. So we're going to take a crowbar, and we're going to try to push that little piece and pry it back like that. And with that piece back in its original state, when you press the button, the little white piece now should slide over the little safety cord pin, so to speak. And you might have to jiggle a little bit or press that button again to get it aligned just right, and it should go up and insert correctly. And take a look here. Let's test it out. Now, this doesn't completely solve the problem, because it might happen again, right? We didn't solve the question or the problem, like, how did it happen in the first place? So our thesis here, our theory anyway, is that this stopper piece, when it goes up, you can see it kind of folds down and rests on this stopper piece, and for some reason it didn't flip up all the way like on the left hand side like it did on the right hand side. So let's press the button, and you can see this is what it's supposed to do. Can you see that piece? It's angled off to the right of the screen there, right there, and for some reason it had gotten it never flipped over, so it was kind of making the garage door off track and preventing it, kind of jamming it into the track in a way. This one looks good, and see how it catches there and it rests on that stopper right there. So why did it happen on the left and not the right? Well, I suspect, could be wrong, I suspect it's a lubrication issue, that perhaps it's dried out and it didn't have enough lubrication for it to glide over. So we're going to take the grease gun out that we use for, lubricating garage door parts here, and we're going to give it a hit, and hopefully that will solve the problem. We're going to go ahead and lubricate all of our joints. Any joint that, is responsible for moving that piece. We'll do the same on the right-hand side as well. And we'll give it a little zap there too. That really probably doesn't do anything there, but you get the point. And let's test it out. We're going to call this a fix here. Obviously, if it happens again, we'll troubleshoot and take it from there, but this hopefully can help you out if you've got an older garage. Thanks so much.
Are you okay? Look, come over here.